The annual migration of millions of Christmas Island red crabs to the sea where they mate has begun 2 months later than expected due to unusually dry weather conditions.
매년 이뤄지는 호주 크리스마스섬 홍게의 산란철 대이동이 올해는 비정상적으로 건조한 날씨 때문에 2달 늦게 시작됐습니다. Okay. Again, climate related, I would assume.
So one area, it's engulfed by a sandstorm and freezing temperatures. In another area of the world, more specifically Christmas Island in Australia, they've been suffering from, I guess, low precipitation, no rain. It's very dry there, and apparently this is affecting the red crabs that call this island home. So they say there are more than 100 million of them that live on Christmas Island, and much of the island is actually designated as a national park. And these crabs are very unique, and they've been protected by Australian law. But authorities say that the exceptionally dry conditions have put a damper on this season's migration, which normally sees these masses of red. I don't know if you've seen footages of these crabs.
Yeah.
They cover the road.
They have signs saying traffic has to stop or something, or you have to yield to the crabs because they're in their hundreds.
Yeah. Millions.
Oh, actually, yeah, way more than 100, exactly.
Right. So thankfully, the migration has begun, but they say that it's the first time that it's happened as late as February. So it usually happens around December, January, around that time. But it's happening about 2 months later than expected. And it's the first time they say that it's happened so late since they started tracking these crabs' movement back in the 1980s. So the reason why they migrate is they journey from the inside of the island to the ocean, and that's where they mate. The females then stay behind in burrows near the ocean to hatch their eggs, and then the males return inland.
크리스마스 아일랜드는 호주 영토인데요. 위치는 인도네시아 자바섬에서 이제 남쪽으로 있는 곳에 있습니다. 이 크리스마스 아일랜드의 이 홍게들이 보통은 한 11월에서 1월 사이에 이렇게 산란철을 맞아서 이동을 한다고 해요. 엄청난 대이동이기 때문에 이제 도로를 건너고 이럴 때는 교통이 다 이제 마비가 될 정도죠.
I mean, because if you think about it, if a car goes through, you'll be killing a lot
그래서
of
그때
them.
이제 표지판, 그 임시 표지판 같은 걸 놓고 이제 그 홍게들이 지나가니 이제 지금은 교통 통제합니다. 그래서 통제를 할 정도라고 해요. 그 정도로 굉장히 많은 이제 홍게들이 지금 이미 다 지나갔어야 됐거든요. 그런데 평소보다 한 2달 정도 이렇게 산란철이 미뤄졌다라는 것은 역시 기후 문제라고 볼 수 있죠. 실제로 너무 날씨가 건조해서 그러다 보니까 홍게들이 이동하기 좋지 않은 환경이었다. 이렇게 전문가들은 분석을 합니다. 자, 그 이동하는 거. Migration.
We talk about migratory birds, but migration, it refers to the seasonal movement of animals from one region to another, but it could also be a migration of people as well. If there's a large number of people that are moving to a different country at one time, we could say it's a migration.
철새를 migratory birds라고 하고요. 이렇게 큰 숫자로 동물들이 이동하는 것을 migration이라고 얘기하죠. 사람들에 관해서는 이주라는 뜻으로 또 쓸 수 있고요. Weather conditions.
So you're describing typical weather phenomenon, such as it could be a thunderstorm, sandstorm, a foggy morning. So anything when you're talking about the weather and how it is expected for that day, you could use this term weather conditions.
네, 기상 상태라는 뜻이 되겠습니다. 자, 다시 한번 읽어볼게요. The annual migration of millions of Christmas Island red crabs to the sea, where they mate, has begun 2 months later than expected due to unusually dry weather conditions.